Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. Okay, let's get that together. It's your girl LB Johnson back with another video. Y'all know I don't be knowing what to look at. So we just try to look at you. I'm trying to look at you. But it's your girl LB Johnson back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload another video. 1 second before we get into it, let me get something. Yeah, so I'm back, feeling a lot more better. Was that a proper sentence? A lot more better. Feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. Thank you all for watching, whoever watched yesterday, but I feel so much better. So yeah, I'm back with another video. Y'all, God is giving us more time together coming up, I think. I hope this is true. And this video today is about your kingdom spouses. So for those who love the kingdom spouse videos, to know what's going on with your kingdom spouse, there will be more because God is giving me more time and he agreed to speak to me more. So we're gonna see if God gonna speak to me more about kingdom spouses and just about other things. And let me put this disclaimer out because this is something I want to talk to people too about the kingdom spouses. For those who be watching the kingdom spouse videos, y'all need to watch other videos too. Like God got to speak to y'all in other areas of your life other than about your kingdom spouse, because other areas of your life is going to lead you to your kingdom spouse. So come on, watch more videos, get more messages. God ain't just talking to you about your kingdom spouse. He needs you to hear him in other areas of your life too, to prepare you for your kingdom spouse. Okay, that's it. But what we're talking about today is you're home to your kingdom spouse. Oh, somebody just text me. But you're home to your kingdom spouse. Like, you're home to your kingdom spouse. So, thank you, God. So, God said they know they belong with you, but they are scared to come in right now. They're scared to come in right now. God said they are dragging their feet right now because they don't want it to happen too fast. See, you know, a lot of times relationship things happen when stuff happens too fast, it falls apart faster. Not all the time, just sometimes. But it falls apart faster, and your kingdom spouse is aware of this, and because of this, they're scared to come rushing in. So they're taking their time, they're dragging their feet because they don't want to come in so fast, and they're not ready, and they just assume that they're ready, but they're truly not, and they mess something up. So they're dragging their feet, they're taking their time. They are trusting God's timing and trusting that you will still be there when they are ready. So it's not that they're out there playing around, that they're doing anything disrespectful to you or to themselves. It's just that they're trusting God's timing, and they are taking their time because they want it to be special when they come in. They want to make sure that they're not just rushing in and they're rushing at the wrong time and then everything fall apart. So just bear with them. Every good thing comes from God. So if God confirmed this as your, if God, so if God confirmed this person to be your kingdom spouse, just wait. Just wait. I know it's hard. Our flesh, me included, my flesh be like, girl, after that phone for dude. Okay, just be honest. My flesh be like, pick up the phone for somebody else. Go on a date, let them take you out. Like, you know, I know we some beautiful women, we some handsome men, and I know it's other people out there that's after you, and God keeps telling you to wait on this one. Trust me, I understand, and it get hard when you know that other people is after you, but God is telling you that's the person I have for you. And then, you know, like now with me, at one point God was allowing me to talk to other people, or I ain't gonna even say God was allowing me, I'm just gonna say I was still talking to other people, because you know God probably wasn't condoning it, but sis was talking to other people, sis was doing her thing. But now it's like with me, like trying to really and truly walk with God, it's like God, like, don't pick up that phone, don't go on that date. Like, I had a season in my life, baby, I was going on a date with a different man every week, and just to get a free meal, just to get a free movie. Like, that was a few years back, but I wasn't doing anything with these people. It was just like online dating, and I was dating, like literally dating, and I haven't did that in a few years. But I met some weirdos, and I met some good people, and I even made a lot of money with one person that I met, and learned a lot from that one person too. So it was time well spent. I don't believe in, oh, you wasted my time. I don't believe that, because I feel like we have to go through different lessons in our lives to learn anything to get to our blessing. But yeah, back to the subject. It's hard waiting when you know that you can get out there and date, and people will be open to dating you, and people will be open to give you what you truly want, whether it's marriage or relationship, or just be a serial dater. Guess my son didn't want to hear me. But anyways, or to be a serial dater. But so it's hard doing, like, just waiting on somebody who you feel like playing games, like somebody who you feel like is wasting your time, or you know, whatever. Or you feel like somebody who's too fearful when you like very fearless. Like, what are you scared of? But you have to understand, we all come from different backgrounds. People have history with things, and they're like intimidated by certain situations. They're intimidated by to do certain things. It's not because they don't want you or they don't feel like you're good enough, but it's not that they don't want you or that they don't feel like you're good enough. It's just sometimes they feel like they're not good enough for you, and so they don't want to mess it up, or they know that they're not ready, and they don't want to come in playing with you until they know that, hey, I'm truly ready for you now. But it's not that, it's you. It's not that, oh, you can let her out, baby. It's not that you thank you. But it's not that you, like, you're a bad person or you're not good enough. It's a lot of times they feel like they're not good enough for you, and they see how good you are. They know your worth. They know that, man, this woman is amazing, or this man is amazing, but I'm just not there. Like, I've been on the other side of the fence too, where I have dated this guy, and he was a wonderful man. Don't get me wrong, he was a wonderful man, but I had to cut it off because I knew I wasn't, not saying that I wasn't an amazing woman, but I wasn't ready for him. I wasn't ready to give him what he deserved, and because of that, I had to cut him off. I had to just say, hey, I can't do this. I'm not in the place to be ready. I was a young girl. I was 18, just had a son. And I wasn't ready. And he was the same age as me, but he was ready to give me everything that I wanted. He was ready to be the man that I deserved and that I needed, but I wasn't ready to be that woman. I wasn't. Hey, I'm feeling like I'm just ready. I'm just getting to the point of knowing what kind of woman I'm supposed to be in, you know? So, but we still have a good friendship. And what's understood don't have to be explained. So, yeah, God said, get busy in His business and stop focusing on when your kingdom spouse is coming. Like, that's what I said earlier when I was saying, like not even that, but when I said worry about what else God got, like God speaking to you in other areas of your life. So don't be just focusing on, I'm gonna watch Kingdom Spouse videos. No, if you're watching other YouTubers, if you're watching my channel, I know I make other videos about other topics, because God speaks to me about other topics. And me personally, just being honest, I question people who God only speak to about kingdom spouses. Like, if God only telling you about my kingdom spouse and He ain't telling you about nothing else in my life, something's not right. Are you just doing this for money, or is God really speaking to you? Because God is not just speaking to you about kingdom spouse. Like, you telling me my kingdom spouse is ready, or my kingdom spouse said that I'm home to them or whatever, but you're not telling me about nothing else. Like, yeah, I want to hear about my kingdom spouse. I love hearing about my kingdom spouse, but I have other things in my life that need to be corrected in my life before I can get to my kingdom spouse. Like how's my career going? How do I supposed to be a woman for my kingdom spouse? How do I serve my kingdom spouse? How do I be right in alignment with God so that God can lead me to my kingdom spouse? You know, like everything is not about like life. It's more to life than your kingdom spouse. So find out. I said, now this is me speaking. I said, when God ordains something in our lives, He give us enough work to keep us busy until the time comes. Go to God and ask Him what business He have for you. So find out what God have for you. What God have for you to be doing. Whether it's ministry, whether it's to go back to school, whether it is to begin your business that you've been thinking about, God have something for you to be doing. And that's for you to find out what it is that God has for you to be doing. But get busy in God's business so your focus won't be strictly on your kingdom spouse. Like for me personally, y'all, with my book is a real short book, right? And when I first started, I started writing my book a few years back. It took me a long time to write this book, but I started writing this book like in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And when I first started writing it, it took me some time to write it or whatever. And the way I finished the book and published it, I think I would, this is my first book. I wish I would have did a little bit more with the details and publishing it, but now I know. But anyways, the way I finished writing my book, published it, uploaded it, got it on Amazon was because I was thinking about my kingdom spouse one day, and my pride kicked in, and I was like, you know what? I'm not reaching out to this man. I'm not gonna reach out to this man. I sit right there with that great pillow on my sofa, and it was a Sunday afternoon. I spent about 7 hours from like 12 to 7 that day, and I finished because I wrote my book by hand, and so I had to type it up, upload it, and everything. So, I finished typing my book up, and I uploaded it to Amazon. I tweaked it. I did everything that I was trying. Like I just did what I could do on Amazon, and that's how I finished my book, because I put all that focus and that energy that I had to the thoughts I was having that made me want to reach out to my kingdom spouse that particular day. I put all that energy into my book, and I was able to publish my book and get my book uploaded and get it published and get everything done, because I focused all the energy. I sat there for 7 hours right there in that seat right there on my computer, typing, uploading, researching, and that's how I finished it. But I did all that in 7 hours. It took, like I said, it took me about 3 years, like 20, 21, 22, 3 years to really get the book up and done. But I probably could have had so much more in my book had I did that all 3 of them years. But it wasn't meant for me to do all of that in all 3 of them years. But I did get it done in that one day, because I focused all the energy that I had of thinking about him, wanting to reach out to him, do this, do that. I focused all the energy into my book, and I finished my book. So get busy in God's business, because when you're busy in God's business, God will lead you. He will guide you. He will keep your mind occupied so that you don't have to worry about this person. Like God was giving me stuff to do. He was giving me ideas. He was giving me stuff to do. But I would just push those things to the side and be laying there hours. And then I was in like a sleeper, just thinking. I was in my sleeper in my truck. I would be in my sleeper going from Atlanta to New York, from Atlanta to Massachusetts, away from my son, away from my family for a week or whatever. And still, like, whenever I'm not driving, or even when I'm driving the entire week, I'm thinking about him. And when I'm not driving, the 10 hours that I'm laid over, I'm in my sleeper thinking about him. When I could have been doing so much more. have been doing so much more. Not saying that the time was wasted, but I could have accomplished so much more. Like I could have been busy in God business because God was giving me ideas. But instead of, and my best friend would be like, girl, God keep giving you stuff. He's giving you these ideas. Keep your mind occupied on something else. And I'm like, I know, but I could have been working on so much what God was telling me to do. Like I could have been starting my YouTube channel, but I waited. And you know, timing is everything. I'm here now, and it's running how it's supposed to be running. But I could have been did this. I could have, but I spent so much time just like, oh, when is he coming, God? What is he doing, God? Why are we going through this, God? No, that ain't what God have us to do. He tell us these things, but it's not for us to sit there and get paralyzed and wondering when is this going to happen. He tell us these things, but ask him what he needs you to do. Okay, God, you told me this man is my kingdom spouse. Okay, God, you told me this woman is my kingdom spouse. But what do I need to do to prepare for my kingdom spouse? Because if God ordained it, He's gonna make sure it's perfect. He's gonna make sure it's great. It's a good thing. If God truly ordained it, so He's gonna prepare you for that particular person. And during that time, you need to be asking God, what is it that you have for me to be doing to prepare me for my kingdom spouse? What is it? Like, it may be to start a business, or it may be to start cooking, or whatever he may need you to do. But focus more so on the process than focusing on, God said that's my kingdom spouse, or the marriage. Focusing on the marriage. Focus on preparing on the process of getting to your kingdom spouse, or focus on God ordering your steps to get there. Take your focus off your kingdom spouse. Get them out your head. Focus on God and God's plans for your life right now. God says some of y'all kingdom spouse are upset because they can't get it right. They truly want to, but somehow they always seems to mess up. Me personally, I said cut them some slack. They're trying. He said they never felt like this about anyone else, so it's causing anxiety and fear of being vulnerable. Okay, we're gonna go to Genesis chapter 4, verse 5 through 7, and it reads, but on Cain, well, I'm gonna read from 4. So we're gonna go to Genesis 4 through 7 instead. She be sniffing. She got food over there. But it reads, and Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? He said, why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. So with that, your kingdom spouse, he may have but yeah, your kingdom spouse, he may have been like always getting stuff wrong, always been a black sheep of the family, always messed up relationship, just always messed up situation, and that's him or her, y'all. So your kingdom wives, kingdom husband, they may have been like always messing up situations. They may have always been messing up in relationships. They just never could get it right, and they realized that, like, dang man, I'm always messing up. And because of that, it's like causing them to pull back because they don't want to mess up this time. Like, people are always probably like, my great grandma used to say to my great uncle, my great uncle used to always say this to my great grandma. He said, everything I do is wrong. Go to the bathroom, stay too long. So with that being said, your kingdom spouse may have always messed up. Nothing he did may have never been enough, or nothing she did may have never been enough. And being that they feel that it was never enough, they are afraid of this one thing that they see. Okay, God sent me something good. This is just too good for me to mess up. And so it's causing them fear, it's causing them anxiety, it's causing them to hold back from you because they don't want to mess it up. And it's so funny because a lot of times the things that we do to try to make sure we don't mess up something is the thing that's messing it up. Like, you gotta face your fears head on. You gotta just step in confidently and know that God is gonna order your steps. Like, that's why I put God in everything. And with God, it causes me to have confidence to be able to really do anything. Like, you know, and you, because I feel I have this saying, and I really believe this. Like, if my Father owned all of this, why I can't have it? Like, why I can't have it? Like, my Father owned all of this, so why it can't be mine? So, and with that being said, like, your kingdom spouse don't have that mindset. And being that they don't have that mindset, they are afraid. But when you have that mindset that my Father owns all of this, so it's mine. I can do what I want. I can get what I want. If God order your step. But when you know you walking with God, you know that God is ordering all your steps. He putting these desires in your heart. It's like, it's already mine. There's nothing you can tell me. That's mine already. Like, dude, that's mine. That's mine. If I want it, I'm going to get it. Anything you want, you should get it. You want, you can get it. I think that's a song. I haven't heard this song in so long, I can't remember the lyrics. But it's yours already. Your Father owns it. If he put that desire in your heart, it's already yours. So this is speaking, with me saying this is like to the kingdom spouse. It's not to you. Well, it's to you too. But I'm just saying, like, your kingdom spouse feel like they always mess up, so they're fearing that they can't have you. So what I'm saying is, they just understand that if God told them that you're their kingdom spouse, it's already done. It's already done. It's nothing that they can do to mess it up. They can drag the process out. They can make it take a little bit longer to get to you, but it's nothing they can do to mess it up. God is going to order y'all steps, and we got to leave that to God to do. It's none of our business. We leave that to God to do, and he will order our steps every time. He will ensure that things go in the way that they need to go. And I need y'all to understand too, like, God bring conflict in our lives too. I don't know what people be like, oh no, God bring conflict in our lives too. And it's not that, you'll know eventually. Take this back to God and let him confirm this word for you. But he bring conflict in our lives, but it's not to hurt us. The conflict won't move you. It won't hurt you, but it's to better you. It's to grow you. It's to get you to learn from this. If everything was so perfect, if we didn't go through nothing, we didn't have conflict, we didn't have problems in our lives, we wouldn't know how to deal with anything. That's why I hate when people try to be so perfect. Like, I never try to be perfect. People say that, oh, you try to be so perfect. But no, I am who I am. If I feel led to do something, I'm doing it. But when God convict me, I will correct the problem if I can, But God brings conflict in our lives. God causes us to go through things, but it's for us to learn from these things. It's not to cause havoc or cause stress or problems in your life, but it's for you to learn from the problem, you to learn from the situation. My son, I think he said, Zion, I think he said, if there's a problem, then there's a solution. He created these problems so we could come up with a solution. I think that's what he said. Zion. Then what you said? You said if there's a problem, there's a solution, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all I wanted. But yeah, so if there's a problem, then there's a solution. So God create these problems so we can come up with solutions to better our lives. These kids, they be knowing some stuff, y'all. I probably should have knew that. I probably knew that, but I would have never looked at the word like that. But yes, so God create these problems to create solutions in our lives. And I'm gonna leave y'all, this is the last thing I got. But they gonna get it right, but that's not the last thing. They gonna get it right, y'all. But God said somebody here put a deadline on their waiting season for this kingdom spouse. He said, get them until then before you walk away. So somebody here, somebody here, oh, okay, it's two more things. But somebody here put a deadline on how long they'll wait on their kingdom spouse. But you're starting to feel like you're ready to walk away now. God said, wait. So whoever you is, this message is for you. You know who you is. If you care to come in the comment box, please feel free to. But yeah, he said wait. He said wait. He said don't walk away. Well, don't walk away before the time period you said you was gonna give them until. Give them that entire time. It's none of their business how long you put on this, on your waiting time. But he said give them until then. So whoever you is, just hold on a little while longer. Don't walk away from me just yet. He also said they're coming. They're just trying to find courage. Pray for God to give them the courage. Pray for God to give them the courage. But they're coming. They need courage. Okay. Thank y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload another video. Click the link in the description box and get my book, A Millennium Woman Walk with God. And, oh, that, I like, okay, my face in that look pretty. My complexion in that looked pretty. But, and also, ooh, my lips so dry, y'all. Also, click the link in the description box. I'm doing a giveaway. Click the link in the description box. I'm doing a giveaway. And you have to watch the video that I did on Valentine's Day titled, What is Love? Click the link in the description box. That will lead you to that video. And it will tell you what to do to enter the giveaway. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Have a wonderful day. Let me go get some chapstick for this lip and drink some water because, baby, these lips are dry. So, have a wonderful day. My eyes be looking so cocked in the video, but that's okay. Hey. Have a good day. I love y'all. Be blessed. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the notification bell. Click the link in the description box. Like, share, and have a blessed day.